Danny and I met in New Orleans randomly. We were both living in different cities. I was living in Houston and he was living in Dallas. We met at a bar. I was with a group of friends, and coincidentally, he knew my friends. So he came over to say hi. I'm generally a shy person, so I just kind of sat there and listened to the conversation, thinking to myself how handsome he was. And I guess they hit a lull in the conversation. They ran out of things to talk about, and we locked eyes, and he leaned in for a kiss, and that's all it took.
So as Taylor said, we locked eyes at that moment in New Orleans, and we were together basically from that point on through the rest of the weekend. The weekend ended. I flew back to Dallas since I work for an airline, and he flew back to Houston. At that point, I made arrangements to go see him in Houston. I flew down with a buddy pass in hand, so if everything went well, I would actually be able to bring him to Dallas the following weekend. Obviously, a year later, things went well, traveling back and forth long distance from Dallas to Houston. And at that point, we decided that it was time for him to move to Dallas, and he picked up shop, and he moved to Dallas with me.
After we started our lives together in Dallas, we continued traveling. Obviously, we met in New Orleans.
And then we went to Amsterdam, where we were engaged after a tour through Europe.
And we got married in Aspen on top of a mountain.
And we went from the mountains down to Hawaii to the coastline for a honeymoon.
We both grew up in really small towns on farms. We love animals.
So we have 2 dogs, Delta and Sadie. We also have a lot of other hobbies and things we like to do. So I'm a baker.
I'm the cook.
I love Halloween.
And my favorite holiday is Thanksgiving.
Because you like to cook. And I like to garden and plant flowers and all kinds of stuff in the backyard.
And I like to hang out by the pool. I grew up in a pretty big family. I have 2 sisters, and they each have 3 kids. So I knew pretty early on that I wanted to be a dad one day.
And I grew up in a very small family as an only child, just my parents and myself. And I also knew that I wanted to have a larger family, and that's the reason I wanted to be a father. So we have been together for 7 years. About 2 years into our relationship, we started discussing building a family. We discussed many different options, and we chose adoption as our number 1 choice.
In the time that we've been together, we have built a beautiful life. We've surrounded ourselves with a big, diverse group of friends that we love, and we have a very supportive family, and we're ready to share the love that we have with each other, share our love of traveling and trying new things and experiencing new cultures to start a family of our own.